Boys, I feel like I'm your older brother, your father for some of you. I'm here to tell you the things that you probably don't know that exist out in the real world. Like today, showing you 9 important rules that everyone, even actually girls, should be following. Now this stuff, you're not gonna find in a textbook, you're not gonna find in school, and probably your dad never told you. These are kind of like unwritten rules, stuff that you should know to just succeed in life. If that sounds interesting, let's hop into it. Numero uno, where you touch a girl. Buddy, girls, they're perceptive about everything. And how you touch them, it's no different. Now I've told you before, when you touch a girl on her back, it's gonna make her melt, but you need to do it just right. Just like your eye contact, your placement of hand is very important. If you touch her too high up, she's gonna think you're just friends. You're too friendly, you're the nice guy. If you touch her too low down, almost by her butt, she's gonna know you're a pig. You just wanna bet her and you wanna bang her. But if you touch her just right, at the crevice, right before the butt, this is gonna show her you're a dominant guy. You go out and get what you want, but you're not overly aggressive. You don't overstep boundaries, and I'm telling you, you're gonna make her melt. Number 2, as a man, you always want to carry a pair of glasses. Most of us young guys don't sleep enough, which means you're almost always gonna look like a train wreck with puffy eyes and severe bags under your eyes. A pair of sunglasses will cover that right up while simultaneously making you look more attractive. The number 1 thing you need to make sure, obviously on top of it just fitting your face shape, is that they need to be like these Jade Black ones where the lens, it's polarized. That way, when you do have a tired face and your eyes are suffering, that polarized lens will protect you from the UVA and UVB rays. Now, the problem with finding polarized lenses is that almost always your frames will cost you over $100 because the whole process of polarizing lenses is not cheap. And that's where Jade Black comes in. With Jade Black, you get polarized lenses for $150. That's freaking unheard of. Go ahead and check. Almost every other brand that you'll find polarized, I'm telling you, almost always, it's over $100. These frames that you're seeing right now, these use acetate. This is a special material that all the high-end brands use on their frames, such as Ray-Ban and Yves Saint Laurent or Gucci. Jade Black didn't cut any corners. These are using acetate, polarized lenses, and metal material. You're getting the best of the best for under $50, which means there really should be no reason whatsoever that every dude or girl should have a pair of frames, because they're unisex. So if you want to look more attractive, more stylish, and make sure you're always looking on point, go ahead and click the link down below and check out Jade Black. Also, boys, we're already working on our next collection, which will be dropping summer, so just stay tuned for that. Which rolls us on to the 3rd rule. While you do have frames, you want to make sure you never wear them indoors. It's unpolite. You look like a douchebag, like you're trying too hard. And you see these at the Grammys all the time. I've been watching the Oscars and the Grammys lately, bro, and there's so many guys indoors wearing frames. The point of frames is to be functional and protect you from the sun. If there is no sun, you shouldn't be wearing frames, because it's completely disrespectful to have a conversation with someone and they not be able to see your eyes. Number 4, always wash and dry your hands after using a bathroom. I can't tell you how many times I've been to a public restroom and I see dudes walking in, holding their penis, and then just walking out without washing their hands. Then they go out and touch all these different products that other people will be touching, or go and shake hands. That's disgusting and disrespectful. Or, just as bad, you do wash your hands, but you don't end up drying them. Then when you do go shake somebody's hand, hell no, to the no. That's disgusting. Nobody's gonna want to touch you. Number 5, this is just basic etiquette here, boys. When you're going onto an elevator, let it clear out first. Don't just jam yourself in there. The same can be said when you're entering a building or opening a door. When you open a door, if there's somebody coming out, let them come out before you come in, especially if this person is a girl. God knows, what if this girl's hot and could be the love of your life and you just did a killer first impression just because you're polite. Number 6, eating. When you eat and you're with a group of friends or with family or with, let's say, a business meeting, you want to make sure that everybody on the table is served before you start eating. The only exception to this rule is that if it is a warm meal, you want to allow for at least 4 plates of the table to be served before you could start eating. Other than that, just try and wait for everybody to be served before you dig in. Number 7, never break up or give bad news over text. That's just weak and pathetic. If you have bad news or something to cut off, you should be respectful enough and owe that person enough to do it face to face, especially if it's a breakup. If this girl has been giving you her time and her attention and her love, and the best you can do is either ghost her or tell her over text that it's over, that's weak, my friend. Be a man, tell her in person. And the same goes with any other form of bad news. In person, it just shows that you have the confidence to just handle your business. Number 8. When you wear a sport coat or a jacket, only button the middle button. Till this day, I still see guys button this thing on properly, even on the red carpet. Like, what are these stylists being paid for? And then on top of that, when you are wearing a jacket, you want to make sure that when you stand up, you always fasten that jacket so you can get that dominant silhouette that a suit will offer you. However, as soon as you sit down, make sure you unbutton the jacket. This is just proper etiquette. This will allow the suit to flow naturally instead of being restricting and bulging out. Finally, number 9, if you invite somebody to eat, you're paying. This just by default means you're gonna pay, especially if you're with a girl. So if you tell a girl, let's go get a cup of coffee or drinks, or let's go to dinner, by default, you should offer to at least pay. Now, if the girl for some reason wants to fight you and tell you, let's split the bill, that's completely fine. You shouldn't be fighting and you can allow her to. But this is also a good test to see if the girl likes you. If the girl allows you to pay the bill, there are high chances that this girl actually likes you and thinks that the gesture is pretty thoughtful. And that's basically it for today's video, guys. Those are 9 things that every dude or every person should know. If you guys liked this video and found it informative, don't forget to drop us a like down below. Also, don't forget to check out our sponsor, Jade Black. If you guys want to click and check out our sunglasses, they're going to be linked down below as well. That's it for me today. See you next time.